Hey everyone. Okay, as promised, I am going to administer this to Shakespeare. It's got to go in his mouth, okay? And a lot of people have problems with deworming, so I'm going to show you how I do it. I'm actually going to do this without him even being haltered. He hates dewormer, for the record. So we're going to work on this, and you know, I'm going to show you some of the things that might come up. I don't actually know what's going to come up, but I suspect he's not going to be super thrilled with this, but that's good in a way, because I want you to see kind of how I can handle that with him. So this camera is supposed to be auto tracking. Shakespeare's standing right here behind me. This is his butt. He's got to turn around here. But before I get his face next to me, I'm going to uncap this. I've already got it set to his appropriate weight. And again, you do that by dialing this little dial down. You find their appropriate weight here on the tube, and then you just dial the little dial down to their weight. Now, if you ever go over their weight, folks, my vet has told me that is perfectly okay to do, because it's not going to hurt them. And honestly, they spit some of it out sometimes, so it's a little bit easier. I usually, like, if he weighs 900 pounds, I usually try to put it to about 950 or even 1,000. It's not going to hurt him. My vet said that it absolutely would be okay if they get extra dewormer, so I don't need to worry too much about that. So I'm going to go over to Shakespeare here. I'm going to try and keep him in frame so you can see him. Come here, buddy. One of the keys here, folks, is I don't want him to smell this ahead of time, because if he smells it, he's going to give me much more of a harder time, because he really does not like dewormer. I mean, I kind of can't blame him, you know, it's nasty. Okay, so I'm going to get his face toward us, and then all I'm going to do is hold him here and just rub him, and he's not going to like this. Oh, hey, come on. See? Yeah, there we go. Hey, hey. Okay. Hey. Come on, buddy. Come on. You got spots on you, bud. Hey, 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 hey. Relax. Relax. I'm going to just try and get him in a relaxed state. And if I had a halter on him, this would be a lot easier. But I want to show you guys the processes that I'm going through without a halter. So I'm just going to rub him right now, get him relaxed. Stay with me. Stay with me. Stay with me. And what I'm even going to do is put my fingers in his mouth here so that he understands that it's just my fingers right now. He's much better with my fingers than he is with the dewormer. And then I'm just gonna, I'm gonna take the dewormer, I'm still rubbing his face. I'm gonna take the dewormer and I'm gonna rub it on his face. And I know this looks ridiculous, okay? But there's a reason I'm doing this, okay? It's basically to just get him, and he can smell it now. That's why he's reacting the way he's reacting. And then I'm just going to put my finger, son. I'm going to put my finger in his mouth, not the tube of dewormer, okay? My finger is in his mouth right now, and then I'm going to take it back out. So I'm giving him that release, and he's standing here being good, so I'm going to reward that. And I'm going to rub again with the dewormer. Okay, and then I'm going to I'm going to put my finger, I know, baby, you're being very good. I'm going to put my finger back in his mouth, and he takes it. Son, Good boy. Good boy. I need you to stay with me, okay? And then I'm going to move the dewormer to this side of his face, because this is actually the side that is easier for me to get in on, because I'm right-handed, and it's easier than me trying to reach across his face and do this. So I'm just rubbing him with this dewormer. Okay, easy, easy, easy. Now I've got the dewormer in his mouth, and I'm just simply gonna squirt it down in there. Okay, we got it in there. Now you hold their face up so that he can swallow that and he doesn't spit it out. There's a good amount of it here on the side of his face. Ho, son. And this is where I can get it back in his mouth. This is why being comfortable, or having your horses be comfortable with your fingers in their mouth, is very good, because I can push all this back inside his mouth. Good boy. That's my good boy. You are such a good boy. Such a good boy. Such a good boy. Such a good boy. I know, I know, I know, but we got to keep those buggies out of you. We've got to keep the buggies out of you. And then just lots of rewarding after you get the deworming finished. Lots of rewards, okay? Lots of what they really love. And he's going to shake and he's going to act like, oh, it's the worst thing in the world. I mean, it's apple flavored dewormer, but it's kind of like when you're a kid and your mom says, oh, the Robitussin tastes like grapes and it's good. No, it is not good, okay? I've never met a horse that enjoys dewormer. I know, shake it off, my boy. So there you have it. But you see, I don't even have this horse haltered. He obviously did not want this dewormer. You saw how he reacted in the beginning, but you saw how I brought him to a calm, relaxed state. Now his head is down. He's staying with me. There's no avoidance. He's just trying to, you know, he wants to be with me. He wants to hang with me, and he's getting his rewards. You know, he's getting his massage that he absolutely loves. So, you know, whatever you do with horses, folks, even if it's unpleasant for them, my rule of thumb, my rule of thumb is always try to follow it up with something pleasant for them, because that is what is going to soak in their mind. That's what they're going to take away from this. If I had given up over there when he was thrashing his head and throwing and all that, that's what he would have walked away with. Like, oh, all I have to do is throw my head and I can get away with whatever, you know, I don't have to take the dewormer. And also, if we had had a bad experience, like if I had tied him down and shoved this thing down his throat and not done this reward work with him afterwards, I promise you this horse would not be standing here with me. I mean, he would walk off. He would be like, get me out of here. I don't want any parts of this. But you see, he's totally free. He can go where he wants to go, but he's choosing to stay here with me. So that to me is a very successful deworming. Super happy with that. And, you know, kudos to Shakespeare. So good job, my boy. And yeah, this video is already pretty long, so I'm going to go ahead and sign off on this one. But anyway, if you think this helped you and will help any other horse owners out there, or if you just want to help the channel, hit those 4 buttons. You know, like, share, comment, whatever, repost, bookmark, all that good stuff. And we'll see you on the next one. All right, thank you.